What if the line between madness and the supernatural isn't as clear as we think? What if the horrors we dismiss as fiction are rooted in something far more unsettling, something real? The story of Emily Rose, as told in the 2005 film The Exorcism of Emily Rose, is not just another Hollywood ghost story. It's based on the chilling true case of Anneliese Michel, a young woman whose suffering sparked a worldwide debate. Was she truly possessed by demons? Or was her torment the result of a misunderstood medical condition? The truth is stranger, darker, and far more complicated than any movie could portray. Anneliese Michel was born in 1952 in Bavaria, Germany, into a deeply religious Catholic family. By all accounts, she was a bright, pious girl devoted to her faith and well-liked by those who knew her. But at the age of 16, her life took a terrifying turn. She began experiencing violent convulsions, hearing guttural voices, and seeing grotesque faces staring back at her from mirrors. Doctors diagnosed her with epilepsy and later with psychosis, prescribing strong medications, but nothing helped. If anything, her condition only worsened. She claimed to be tormented by 6 demons, including Lucifer himself, and would scream for hours in languages she had never learned. She refused to eat, insisting that the demons would not allow, and she would violently react to sacred objects, recoiling from crosses and holy water as if burned. Desperate, her family turned to the church for help. After years of pleading, 2 priests were granted permission by a bishop to perform an exorcism, an extremely rare approval in modern Catholicism. What followed was a grueling 10-month ordeal of rituals, prayers, and spiritual warfare, all of which were secretly recorded on audio tapes. The recordings are bone-chilling. Anneliese's voice would drop into a guttural growl. She would speak in multiple languages, and she exhibited terrifying strength, snapping restraints and tearing at her own skin. At times, she would contort into impossible positions, her body bending in ways that defied human anatomy. She stopped eating entirely, surviving on only sips of water, and by the time she died in July 1976, she was emaciated, weighing just 68 pounds. Her death sparked outrage and controversy. An autopsy confirmed she had died of starvation and dehydration, conditions that could have been treated. Her parents and the 2 priests were put on trial for negligent homicide. The courtroom became a battleground between science and faith. Prosecutors argued that Anneliese had been failed by those who chose prayer over medicine, while the defense insisted that her case was a genuine possession beyond human understanding. Witnesses testified to unexplainable phenomena, objects moving on their own, Anneliese displaying knowledge of hidden family secrets, and even levitating. Yet, medical experts countered that her symptoms matched severe psychiatric disorders, possibly aggravated by religious fanaticism. In the end, the priests and her parents were found guilty, but received only suspended sentences. The judge acknowledged their sincere belief in demonic possession, but ruled that they should have sought medical intervention. The case left more questions than answers. Was Anneliese Michel a victim of supernatural forces, or was she a tragic casualty of untreated mental illness? Even today, her story divides opinion. Some see her as a martyr, a modern-day saint who suffered at the hands of evil. Others view her as a cautionary tale, a reminder of what happens when blind faith overrides reason. The recordings of her exorcism still exist, and those who have listened describe an overwhelming sense of dread. Some claim to hear multiple voices speaking through her, while others argue it's nothing more than the ravings of a broken mind. Her grave has become a pilgrimage site for believers who leave flowers and prayers, convinced she was touched by something beyond this world. So where does the truth lie? Science offers explanations: severe epilepsy, schizophrenia, or even a rare form of autoimmune encephalitis, but none fully account for every bizarre detail of her case. Religion speaks of possession, of a battle between good and evil, but provides no tangible proof. Perhaps the most unsettling possibility is that both explanations contain some truth, that the human mind, when pushed to its limits, can manifest horrors beyond comprehension. Anneliese Michel's story forces us to confront uncomfortable questions. How far does faith go before it becomes dangerous? When does devotion cross into delusion? And if demons aren't real, what does that say about the terrifying things people experience, things that science still struggles to explain? Whether you believe in possession or not, one thing is certain: the real story of Emily Rose is far more disturbing than any movie. It lingers in the shadows of doubt, refusing to be neatly explained, leaving us to wonder what truly happened to Anneliese Michel. And could it happen again?
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.